President Thati, Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Speaker, President Yaga, distinguished guests, excellencies, citizens of Kosovo, I am delighted to be here with all of you. President Clinton, thank you for honoring us all with your presence here today. None of the events we commemorate would have been possible without your leadership. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve. I am proud of what we did together and with all that you have done. The war in Kosovo was a confrontation between barbaric killing and necessary force, between vicious intolerance and respect for human rights, between tyranny and democracy. We prevailed because our alliance was unified and strong. Most important, we succeeded because our cause was right and because of the people of Kosovo. Beyond all the questions of tactics and politics, our campaign was premised on a fundamental question of justice. Would the world's greatest alliance stand by and watch an entire ethnic community be abused and expelled from its home in NATO's front yard? The answer had to be no. For more than 11 weeks, our alliance and the people of Kosovo held firm in our resolve despite setbacks and a loud chorus of critics, carpers, and prophets of doom. We showed the world what is possible when diplomacy and force work side by side in support of values. In the days that followed the end of the air campaign, I visited a camp for Kosovar refugees in Macedonia. I remember walking through the dusty, sweltering city of 20,000 deportees, most very young or very old. A little boy carried a hand-lettered sign reading, "I love America." At the top and at the bottom, "I want to return to Kosovo." I stopped and spoke to his mother, who told me the boy's grandfather had died on the way out of Kosovo, and that his grandmother, if she had survived, was still in Pristina. I was then invited into a tent where a small group of women and a few children had assembled. They spoke of their eagerness to go back, and I urged them to be patient. But I also told them that when they get back, NATO would be there to help them lead normal lives. And thanks to the efforts of men and women of KFOR, we were able to fulfill that promise. Just a month later, I returned to the region and spoke to a very large crowd assembled in Pristina. And it was a time of emotion, of grief and joy, and anger and hope. The years of grinding repression and the horror of ethnic cleansing were over. The fighting had ended, the refugees were returning, the displaced were reclaiming their homes. At long last, Kosovo was free.